The hit TV series Stranger Things quickly became the most watched and most profitable show for streaming mega-giant Netflix when it came out in 2016. From its out-of-this-world plot to elements that played on everyone's nostalgia, the show soared and created a massive cult following. But behind the scenes, things got even stranger than the title it's known for. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the stranger things that happen behind the scenes of Stranger Things. Before we jump to it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Plus, ring the notification bell for all our newest videos.
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.
Mystified even today.
Will, what's wrong?
Stranger Things changed the way we watch TV shows somehow. With its premiere through Netflix on July 15, 2016, people were hooked, with statistics showing that by the second episode, people would complete the entire season of the show, thus ushering in the age of binge watching as many episodes or the full season in a single sitting. The show broke records for the streaming giant, with 40.7 million households having watched the show in its first 4 days. Created and directed by the Duffer brothers, the show also has solidified its young cast into mainstay Hollywood fame. And as viewers await hints at the release of the show's 4th season, we can only wonder what else is in store for the residents of the fictional town in Hawkins, Indiana. Much to say, the show's entire premise is strange in itself. Despite how much we say we understand about the show, 3 seasons after, there's still so much that is unknown when it comes to the forces that are behind the show's plot. However, there's also much to look into with the actual strange things that have happened on set, and around the development process of the show. Here are some of the stranger things that have happened behind the scenes of Stranger Things. Spoiler warning: if you've just gotten back from the Upside Down and have no idea what is going on, you better make sure to catch up before watching or hearing certain details from the show you may not know. Stranger Things was based on an actual government program. Everyone fell in love with the show's young heroine, Eleven, and deeply felt for her after realizing that she was a product of a fictional government experiment, allowing her to reach from within and let her mind do incredible things. But in fact, weird government experiments aren't that fictional after all. According to the show's creators, the Duffer brothers, the inspiration for the show and Eleven's character came from the 80s era movies and the real Cold War hysteria the government went through. During this time, there was an actual government project that studied biological, chemical, and psychological warfare that would allow the US a certain level of advantage. The project, called MK-Ultra, was far-reaching and in no way a small-scale project. It involved 86 universities, 12 hospitals, and 185 non-government researchers with specialists in narcotics and toxicology. From research on how to break a person physically and mentally, to inducing amnesia and learning about hypnosis, brainwashing to certain levels of mind control, MK-Ultra was as bizarre as it could get. Other means under the MK-Ultra program were even rather unconventional, such as Operation Midnight Climax, which involved government agents paying prostitutes to serve LSD-laced drinks to their clients, to which they would then record the scenes that would unfold after for research. Okay, much of everything in the program was unconventional, especially since the roots of the program can be traced to the aftermath of World War II, with top Nazi scientists in the wreckage of the Third Reich. Stranger Things, plagiarism?
Lady, come on, I'm tired of chasing you around. You got your kid, let's go.
In 2018, a director claimed that the Duffer brothers stole his idea to create Stranger Things. Charlie Kessler filed a lawsuit against Stranger Things creators based on the fact that he directed a 2012 short film called Montauk, which focused on the story of a missing young boy, a military base notorious for experimenting on children, and a creature from another dimension. Sounds familiar then? Coincidentally, the show Stranger Things was originally titled Montauk and set out of Long Island, with both stories taking some inspiration from a 1992 book titled The Montauk Project: Experiments in Time. According to Kessler, he pitched the concept of Montauk to the Duffer brothers themselves when they met at a party in 2014. The lawsuit stated that Kessler came up with the premise for the show, while the Duffer brothers took the credit and reaped the rewards, considering the undeniable success of the show. However, the claim of plagiarism and the suit was dropped after evidence surfaced to prove that the Duffer brothers began developing the show's plot as early as 2010, 4 years prior to the lawsuit's claim. 80s nostalgia.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
Stranger Things is known for its absolute 80s feels, with period-correct locations, music, placements of items for props, to clothing, hair, and makeup, and non-stop memorabilia. The producers took extra care to make sure that the details were pretty accurate, and there surely was a whole team supervising the timepiece accuracy. Even the setting of the most common indoor summer attraction for teens in the 80s used for the show's season 3 was a real 80s-era mall, reminiscent of the decade's showpiece mall atriums where teenagers would hang out on a daily basis. The actual mall where they shot at, by the way, was a site of a gruesome murder scene 5 months prior to the Stranger Things shooting, when a body was found in the abandoned mall. The emphasis on everything 80s went a bit overboard in preparation, with stylists securing underwear that the actors used to be actual products that were 80s relevant, such as tidy whities. Millie Bobby Brown's mishaps. With 11 being her breakout role for sure, Millie Bobby Brown is now a household name. And with her being the show's main character, she underwent challenges more so than all the other members of the cast. From her radical head-shaven haircut that brought her father to tears, to losing her voice from all the screaming involved in having numerous takes for a particular scene, especially the ones with certain terrifying monsters from another dimension. In an interview, Brown lamented on the fact that she lost her voice 5 different times throughout the 8 months of filming, resulting in her preparing for her post-production recording sessions by always bringing a cup of honey and lemon to soothe her tired vocal cords. 11 is also noted for her love of Eggo waffles. And although she has many notable eating scenes in the show, there's one in particular she doesn't always remember fondly. Early in season 1, 11 is seen eating burgers and fries at Benny's Diner. However, for the actress, this was the worst day in the world. The food was cold, the burgers were greasy, and she had to stuff them into her mouth endlessly. In the end, she needed a cup hidden beneath the table to spit all the food she would eat with each scene that they shot. And by the way, those Eggos that 11 left? It ended up being reviled by the young actress as well, using her spit bucket to stop her from throwing up each time they shot those scenes, which would be upwards of 7 to 10 times. Aside from the oral challenges that Millie Bobby Brown had to face, there was also one time that her youthful playfulness led to production delay, when Millie showed up to set covered in glitter from head to toe. After all, despite her incredible acting prowess, she was still an 11-year-old young girl who had a proclivity for fun antics. The Duffer prank.
That's all I feel, so.
Look, he's not like you, Hopper. He's not like me. He's not like most.
The actors on set aren't the only ones known for playing pranks on practically everyone else. The show's creators and showrunners themselves, the Duffer brothers, became notorious during the first season after playing a prank on the mother of actor Noah Schnapp, who played Will Byers, the boy whose disappearance jump-started the story in season 1 of the show. In what they themselves considered a mildly disturbing occurrence, revering to their own dark side, they recalled how they called Noah's mother aside and lured her into a dark closet, where a frighteningly realistic corpse double of her son was propped up. The mother clearly was startled at first, but after her initial shock, started posing for selfies with her son's fake corpse. It could have taken just a moment to realize that they may have crossed some line, but it's a good thing Noah Schnapp's mother took it in stride and indulged in some cinema magic. The fart jokes.
Yeah, exactly. If that did exist, a place like the Veil of Shadows, how would we travel there?
Theoretically.
Well,
One can't deny that having a bunch of kids headlining a big Hollywood TV show would be challenging, especially when dealing with child actors who take every opportunity to have fun, even in the middle of a heavy production shoot day. Frustrations from those who take the acting craft quite seriously can arise from, say, Millie Bobby Brown, when an intense scene can get cut because someone says one of the boys in the same scene decides to fart, more than once. It can even get unnerving when the toxic gas became so unbearable that the crew had to temporarily delay the shoot because they all needed some fresh air. Through all that amazing talent, it's refreshing to note that they still know how to laugh and have fun. After all, they're still just young kids with big important jobs. What do you think about the Stranger Things behind the scenes of Stranger Things? We'd love to hear from you by placing your comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more stories.
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.